Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. Thanks so much for joining me. This is a project that we're making today, a fun fold card. I'm not sure what it's called other than a fun fold card. And I'm using the new Sea of Textures stamp set that's in the new Annual Catalogue, which will be available from the 1st of June. And I've also used the framelits. So you can bundle the stamp set and the framelits together and save 10%. So I'll quickly just show you the front cover of our new catalogue. So this card can open a few different ways. So it can sit up like that, can sit down like this, opens this way, or you can have writing on the back. Completely up to you. I actually did it so it sits up on the angle like that and you can write inside. So this stamp set is a really good one, and I can see a lot of masculine cards. My dad is a fisherman, so this will get used quite well. I've already done his birthday card that was back in April. So we're starting off, I'm doing a little bit different to this one. I'm doing opposite colours around. So this one I've used Pool Party and Pacific Point. I'm using Pacific Point as the backing of the card. So I'm going to bring in the scoreboard. Now the card piece measures 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and we're going to score on the 8 1/4 inch side at 4 1/4, and also at 5 3/8. And then turning onto the 5 7/8 side, we're going to score at 2 7/8. That's it. I'll get rid of this one. Okay, so we're going to fold it this way and score it, because this is that part here. And then for this one, we've got to put in a couple of score lines. So I'm going to need a ruler. And what we're going to do is we're going to score from this score line here down to this one, and then from this one down to this corner. So I will need my stylus again. So I find if you stick the ball of the stylus in the spot that you want to start at first, line it up, and then straight up to that mark. And then again from this one, there we go. So that's what it looks like up close. And we're going to score on that one as well. And this score line and this score line we want raised up. So we're going to fold and score. And fold and score. So both those ones are raised that way. And then this score line here is going to be folded backwards. So you've just sort of got to play with it a little bit to get it to sit in the right. There we go. So this one was just trying to pop back down again. So if you pop them in together and then fold, that puts your diagonal in. So I'm just going to fold those score lines now as well. Okay, so that's our base of our card. And I've also got some mattings here as well. And like I said, I'm using the Pool Party and Whisper White with this one. So I have a piece that's 4 by 2 3/4, and the other bit of Pool Party here is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So this one will go matted here, and this one will go matting here. And then I have also another bit of Whisper White So 2 5/8 by 2 5/8 and 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. So we're just going to decorate these ones first. So I'm going to bring in the netting stamp, and I'm going to use the Pacific Point. So we're going to make this one here, and we're just going to place the netting probably a bit of paper to go under it, and I'm just going to stamp the netting all the way around. If it doesn't line up, it doesn't matter, because we're sort of putting things in front anyway. And then on the bigger bit, we're just going to do one netting just like that. Now on this one here, we're also going to bring in the pool party. And this stamp here, which is long reed sort of thing, we're just going to stamp a few different ways. And we want them to be different lengths, as well as like second generation, third generation and first generation all in there, so just like that. And I also want to bring the Pacific Point back in, and we're going to stamp these like coral pieces in as well. So, and just like we've done before, we're going to stamp off a couple of times in there just so it's sort of all mixed in. I don't want too many of that one in there. So that looks really good, doesn't it? So that's the inside. Bring that card back in. So that's going to be matted in there and be the inside. And for this one, I've already cut out these things here. But one thing I haven't cut out is my pool party netting. So let me get a bit of pool party cardstock, and I'll bring my big shot in, and we'll just quickly cut one of those out. Get the netting one out. Okay, so I have a piece of pool party. Now I found before that this didn't cut out quite easily, and if you have the precision plate, that might work a little bit better. We'll see how we go. Got there in the end. So that one is going to go down like that, and then we're going to place these little things as well. But I've got a piece of Whisper White that I'm going to stamp in Versamark. I'll just run the embossing buddy over, because I'm going to clear emboss this image. So inking up with Versamark, and then I've got 2 sponge daubers in Pool Party. So always use your lightest one first. Oh, I'll just stuck that down there. And go all the way around. So it's a pretty light ink, so I want to make sure there's a bit on there. And then we're going to use Pacific Point. And what I want to do is I want to sort of showcase the tentacles off. So putting that, dabbing that colour onto the tentacles and a little bit on the head. I don't know, well, you can see that's quite good. Stamping down. And then I'm going to bring the clear embossing powder in. Sorry, that noise in the background's my son. Beautiful. So I'll heat that with the heat tool. Not sure how well that picks up, but so I'm just going to bring the big shot back. Grab some of these things out of the road. And we're just going to cut out the octopus. This cuts out really, really well. I'll just push through those spots. Isn't that cute? Nice and shiny too. Okay, so bringing these in. Attach these together. I'm going to pop that one down here. Like that. And then I off-centered that one. I think I'm going to do that again. You can actually, I might do it this way, and you can choose what way you like best. So the Whisper White piece. Not sure if I said before, but all the measurements and supplies are on my blog, so just check the description of this video and you can find all that in there. Sticking the matting down, sorry, the netting. Just like that. I'm going to pop this one up, so I'm just going to put some dimensionals on it. I used the mini ones, but not sure where they've gone to. See the back here, I embossed the octopus before and then thought, oh no, well, I might change the colours up a little bit. So I'm glad I did. Because it certainly looks better than just being white. So these edges of your dimensionals are fantastic for little pieces. So make sure you're using them as well. One more and we'll be done. Okay. Taking all the backings off. And all I need to do is I need to just work out where all these are going first. I think they look like pretty good spots. Okay, so what I might do is I'm just going to open it up. So you can put a piece of Whisper White in there. I'm just going to put, so using Pacific Point again, I'm going to use the long reed. Just like that. And you can put any sentiment in there that you would like. So that's it. Fun fold done. So this would be great for a birthday card or any occasion, I think. And I've got the two different types there. This one I've obviously added a little bit more colouring than this one, so I actually really like this one a bit better. What do you guys think? Alright, well I'd love it if you left me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for my next video. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you think I did a pretty good job today. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all. And have a great day. Okay, bye.